love and light from the realm. It's your host, AK Abdul-Jabbar, bringing you all another episode of Just Zayin Podcast, the final episode of the year. How you guys doing, man? Long time no see. I already know, save it. Let's just get right into it. I've been waiting to bring you guys this bill. I feel like it's something that is a good way to end the year and to realize. And today I want to talk about the ultimate transformation. The ultimate transformation for you, me, anybody else that we know. People are always changing to transform. So like I just said, we're talking about change versus transformation. What is the difference between the two? How do I know which one I'm in? And most importantly, how does Super Dragon Ball Z show us that we are here to change, to transform? So let's get right into it. Last episode, we talked about Goku achieving the Ultra Instinct transformation. Again, Ultra Instinct transformation. So really quick, let's talk about the difference between change and transformation. Change is temporary, short term. You come up with it just like that, and you don't really stick to it as much as you would want to. Change is, again, it's just temporary. So things is changing your clothes, changing your hair, changing the way you dress, the way you speak. Those are changes that can be made just like that. But when we talk about transformation, it's really a lot deeper. So yes, these words are similar but different, and we use them a little too loosely. So real quick, transformation is something that has taken planning. It's taken accountability. It's to better your future self. You set the tone right now for the future. And really, Dragon Ball Super shows us the entire series. You know, Vegeta is one of the greatest examples of this, because in the beginning, he was a bad guy, a villain here to destroy the earth, and he changed his ways to transform into a defender of the galaxy, now the entire universe. And then along with that, he was able to change his fighting style to transform into Super Saiyan Blue. So when we talk about Goku, he transforms into Ultra Instinct because of the changes that he's made. He knew that he had a lot to work on. He went from being this arrogant fighter to being more calm and collected and more challenging and more worthy of fighting these strong opponents, more worthy of these transformations that we see him go through. So something that we can really learn from the show, or from Goku specifically, is that we can implement any kind of change we want. The transformation process is not something that you come up with like that. Transformation process happens over time. Notice Goku didn't just turn Ultra Instinct after he trained with the gods. It took him to change his attitude. It literally changed everything that he thought he had going. And to transform into the Ultra Instinct is probably one of the coldest things I've ever seen in my life. I feel like we are all in that Ultra Instinct phase, just not mastered yet, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So furthermore, I really want to get more into change versus transformation. So when we're changing when we're using these words, let's really understand how loosely we're using. Realize that yes, they go together, but they don't go together. You need change to transform in order to bring the transformational change. Furthermore, with transformation, you have to actually want it for yourself. You have to believe that you can change to transform. You have to go in and have an objective. What is the ultimate goal? Okay, I know the goal is to have this much money or to have this career. What are the changes that I can make right now to get to that point? See, a lot of us know this, but we haven't really dissected it like this. But thanks to Dragon Ball Super, I definitely have. See, I feel like we're always transforming. The transformation process doesn't stop unless you stop working. Like I said in the beginning, you're setting yourself up for a better future. And you only really should be transforming for you. You have to acknowledge the change that you need to transform. You have to actually do the transformational work. It takes work. You gotta work. You gotta hop in that hyperbolic time chamber like Goku and them did. And sometimes it might take a year, 2, 3. It don't matter. Make sure you come out on top. Make sure that you can say, hey, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, I have transformed into this person that is just... Transformation comes with acknowledging the past to create a better future. I feel like I said that in the beginning, but whatever. The whole point is to transform for you. You have to do it for you, nobody else. Even me, there are things I have to change to transform or transition into fatherhood, because I'm gonna be a father. Yay me, right? Hey, got a second on the way. Transformation modifies the values and desires that you have for yourself. When you transform, you increase in value. When you transform, your desires may increase or they may decrease. That's all on you. That's all on your transformation process. Dragon Ball universe shows us that when we look at ourselves and we look at the things that we have done and we make those changes, we could transform into gods. We could transform into being tapped into the ultra instinct energy all the time. That's another thing too. Transformation takes energy. They both take energy. That's the correlation. They take energy to do. Goku has shown me this year especially that there is no time limit on transformation. This man wanted to be the strongest in the universe all his life. All his life, even as a kid. I didn't know what the hell I was doing as a kid. I knew I wanted to be great, but I didn't know anything. I just wanted to run around and be a kid. But then you grow up to realize that I am somebody. I am still here to make a difference. I am still here to be impactful, to be a teacher, a learner, a lover, a provider, even though you're more than those things. But we can transform ourselves into being who we want to be or who we need to be for ourselves. So let's get into the Z clip of the day, the Z clip of the year. I'm going to give it to y'all because y'all earned it. Here it is, y'all. Z clip of the day, Z clip of the year. Enjoy.
Don't be scared, no, grab my hand, come on.
How dare you! The source of strength you rely on is fleeting. They will all be turned to dust, just like that rock. The truth is, I ain't no hero of justice or anything else like that. But anyone who tries to hurt my friends is gonna pay! Jiren!
Don't be scared, no, grab my hand, come on.
All right, that was our Z clip of the year, Z clip of the day. What you guys think? Drop your comments below. Personally, one of my favorite moments in the Dragon Ball universe. I don't know what to say about it. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. You've seen it. You see how badass that was. Look at how anybody that knows the show, how he came from this kid on Earth into transforming into Ultra Instinct. Oh my God, let me just give me a moment. It's crazy, y'all. I really love how this show teaches us to bounce back. Teaches us that we are actually stronger than what we think of ourselves to be. I'm going to continue to make changes to transform. I'm going to bring the transformational change. So that leads me to the Just Zayin point. AK, you saying all this change versus transformation stuff. What are you just saying? What are we just saying? Oh, we know that change is temporary. It's not here to stay. But with transformation, we know we have transformed or are transforming when we no longer do the things that we used to do. We no longer want the things that we used to. We no longer behave the way we used to. We're now doing it for how we should. Again, setting up that better future. We are here to change, to transform. I'm just saying. All right, guys, look, it's been a wonderful year. I love getting into this whole Dragon Ball Z podcasting thing with you all. I'm still making changes to transform the show for you all. If you have any suggestions, please comment. Man, I had a wonderful year doing this and bringing you all content, connecting it to the DBZ world, and just trying to keep everything positive. I am your host, AK Abdul-Jabbar. It has been an amazing, excellent 2019 for me. Thank you to all the viewers, supporters. New song on the way to end the year up. Yes, your boy got some heat on the way. Please like, subscribe to the channel. This is going to be the Just Zayin office now. I'm going to get it more set up with my figurines and things like that. Really show you guys how much of a Saiyan I am myself. And please feel free, go back and watch any of the old content until the new content comes. I still don't have a release date for you all, but man, I feel great sitting here and doing this for all the listeners out there. All right. Again, I am your host, AK Abdul-Jabbar, also in association with the BLAK Association. Shout out to all the shoppers that shopped on Black Friday. Let me go ahead and close this off. Love and light from the realm. I'm your host. See ya.
Walk it like I talk it, like amigo. Give you stitches like you Lilo. We can make the shiro lethal. Woo. Better yet, let's make it evil when I'm pulling stunts. You can't.